So, when we last left off, the party had gotten separated after Candle, Neon, and Nightshade hopped in the car and started to make their way towards Dr. Isha's. The car was hijacked by a rogue AI known as Jumper. After the car crash, there were not many people nearby to assist, but there was a few individuals, some friendly Samaritans that decided to help out, probably putting them in a position of which you don't necessarily understand, but they seem like they're friendly enough, but also trying to eagerly usher you out to go back to the life that you have, unless you want to stay. And in which case, if you stay, then you will be staying forever and being indoctrinated into whatever they're doing here. So, the question remains, what do you guys want to do? What would you like to know? What would you like to talk about? What would you like to ask them? Or if you simply want to leave, they can escort you out. You guys have gathered around a very simple kind of fireplace where it looks like it hasn't been taken care of in centuries. Again, this entire architecture and scene and setting matches that of ancient, almost archaic, medieval kind of setting, which doesn't make sense and perhaps is more than just a little jarring for your from the usual things that you see in cyberpunk, where most everything is glowing or having a screen. There is no technology here. You are gathered in some old chairs that are falling apart, made of wood, and some of them are actually straw, but some have upholstery and cushions on them. But you are just sort of gathered around with this crew of people that are also kind of wearing just very simple clothes. Some of it does look like it's, outfits that you recognize from stories you've seen, but it's all very, tattered and worn and hasn't been, pristinely purified with modern technology. But they seem peaceful and content, at least for the moment. They're just kind of waiting for you to ask them what you want to do.
Candle is still kind of just in the place that he was before, where he's just like, yeah, we will just help you. I've said this 80 times. I'm just gonna help you. You can't stop it.
Help us how? What do you think that we need, or what do you think that you can do for us? Again, this isn't, a group where we're trying to achieve some sort of goal or, get to a point where, if we have enough money or resources or hands, we'll be able to be happy. This is a movement. This is a change of society. So if you want to be a part of that, we can introduce you to some things, but it's a question of your ideals and what you're willing to accept.
Look, you guys said that you might need some help. Also, if Kato gestures to the entire area, this is what you're trying to warn me against. I don't think you know who I am. Just to put it, just putting it extremely bluntly, just very literally, I genuinely think if you guys are like concerned that I won't be willing to accept something like this, like wow, first of all, wrong.
Nightshade, are you willing to become a part of this Colt?
I think perhaps he is not here.
Perhaps he stepped away.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. He's trying to unmute.
Damn. Be like that sometimes.
Hello.
There he is.
Oh, shit, he lives. But get the bear
For now,
mace.
at least.
Get the bear mace. Get the bear mace.
Get the fully dressed mace.
Get the.
Actually, I want to
First of all,
ask them
how
a
dare you.
question.
Ask away.
Do you know or have heard about Simon?
I would like you to make some sort of skill check for me.
Conversation?
I will allow conversation.
Okay. $19.
Is this a friend of yours that's gone missing?
Yes.
It's possible that they're here. Why do you ask?
This is a risky move, but I'll show them the text that Simon sent me.
Your phone doesn't start because technology doesn't work here.
No, you turn on your phone. You do not have any connection to anything. There's no internet nearby. There's nothing that you can connect to. And there's no cell service or anything. But you pull up the text. And just for a refresher for everyone here, what does the text say exactly? Would you like me to read it?
Yeah, I guess people don't know the notes.
Yeah, it's in notes. This message that Simon sent you was, "Don't look for me. There's thousands of others. You'll never find me. It's not your fault, and you're not in danger. Not yet, anyways. I can't say about the rest of them. You've got the key. You're one of the Awoken, but they don't realize it because you haven't yet. Stay that way. Stay safe. Auden was right." So you show them that text message, correct?
Yes. This is a risky move.
They look at it. If you're willing, I think they like pick up the phone and like pass it around maybe. Like, do you know this person? Do you recognize them or whatnot? I am now going to make a roll.
Hey, Freddy, I am still severely wounded. If this turns into a fight, we are being captured. I hope you know that.
No, you guys are all healed.
Oh, I thought you said that it was,
Oh, correct. Your critical injuries are gone, but
Yeah,
you still
like,
have
I'm-
low HP.
Yeah, my HP hasn't been recovered. I just, yeah.
One person from the back of the room says, "I can't tell you how I know this, but Auden's not here." And that's really all I can say about that. But nobody else knows anything about Simon. Like, it's
So
a
Auden was
possibility
here.
that he's here, but they don't. These people don't necessarily know.
So Auden was here at some point.
I didn't say that.
Is there possibly anyone else that could know this, know Simon or Auden's whereabouts. What about that guy earlier who just walked in?
Already went over that. That's Tony. He's the creeper. Pay attention, Freddy. Come on.
Did he just cut out big time for anyone else?
I don't think so.
I might be lagging. But it might be it. I mean, I'm lagging.
No, because I heard you.
I think I might be lagging.
Tony, okay.
But that's Tony. He's the Grim Reaper.
If you would like, you can speak with him. And the guy from the back of the room will actually get up and lead you over towards that room where that guy entered. Do you follow?
Well, I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Neon, since you're here, do you also follow?
Yes.
Okay. As the door opens, it opens silently, and it swings inward, and that's the only way that you're able to tell that there's any space to this room, because it is almost completely dark. And your eyes have to adjust, and after a while you are able to see that there is some semblance of a room, or at least something that your mind can understand as a room. And slowly but surely, as you acclimate to the darkness, you get a sense that there is a desk. There might even be some other furniture, such as a bookshelf, or maybe a chair in the corner or something. But there is definitely an entity sitting behind the desk. And though you're unable to tell how you know this, they perceive you as you enter the room, but do not move, do not turn, and do not acknowledge you. And that person that opened the door for you just sort of bows out. And as you guys step into the room, the door will just slowly close until you are once again cast into complete darkness and you cannot perceive anything. And the figure says, "And how can I help you? Are you interested in assisting us with this mighty endeavor?"
I would like to know if you know two of the individuals I know.
You want to know about your friend Simon, Auden, Kent, and many others, I'm sure. Probably even names that you don't even know that you knew.
Yes.
Well, this is a place where many people come to find safety, solace. Not everyone is here. Sometimes people go missing. Sometimes people are lost. Sometimes nobody's to blame. If you want answers, I have some. If you're looking for some meaning or solution, you will not find it here. What is it that you hope to gain from me?
Just some general leads on where Auden, Kent, Simon, wherever they could have gone.
You sense movement from within the room, though you cannot see or hear anything. And why should I be telling you any of this? Simply out of the goodness and fair will? Or do you plan to do anything for me? Or are you just seeking proof? Reason to join us?
I don't plan on joining y'all, but if needed, I will do a favor for you.
That's not necessary. We're not a corporation that uses people. If you're not with us, that doesn't make you against us. You can simply go on about your lives and be gloriously oblivious to what's going on. It's better that way. Because once you know, there's no coming back. And so once again, I'm going to ask the three of you, would you like to lose your characters and know what's going on?
Damn.
If you want to know what's going on, your characters will be leaving the campaign.
I say that's not worth it. That's not worth losing our characters.
Sparrow, I would like to say, first of all, you are my friend. I love you. Second, fuck you. Anyway, this is all. I do not mean this hostilely, but how fucking dare you?
There is a sensation from the back part of the room where you believe the desk to be and where you believe the entity to be. Though in the darkness of this room, Candle, nor Nightshade, nor Neon can perceive anything that's going on here. And yet, that person is looking through all of you, looking past you, to the people behind the masks, and is asking you, do you want to make this choice?
Later. Not now, but once I'm done with all of my business, then I'll take you up on it.
You gotta be serious.
I'm not saying right now, I'm saying in the future. I'm saying I don't need the answer right now, but one day the answer will be yes.
Shoot.
You do know that means like cutting contact with everyone you know.
When my business is done, then sure. Kendall's already an 82-year-old man. It realistically, he doesn't have much time left over. Being part of something grandiose is a final fun thing to throw himself into eventually. Also, I find it funny that I keep getting into situations where I keep almost losing my characters if I make choices. Like, this has happened twice now, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice already.
I would have 2 nickels.
Exactly.
I would like all three of you to make a deduction check, please.
Alright, let's see.
I got a 31.
A 31?
Yes.
Bruh.
Damn.
Oh wait, so I got 2 10s, so I get to roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. He ain't even done yet. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Deduction.
So I have a plus 11 in deduction. So
Alright,
14.
so that is
Neon got a 19.
13.
13.
So when you
31.
roll so quick question, when you roll a 1, do you deduct that 1 as well, or do you add it first and then subtract the next roll?
No, it's only when you're going in a direction that you continue going that direction. So if you roll a 10 and a 1, you stop, and if you roll a 1 and a 10, you stop.
No, I mean, I'm saying, like, if I rolled a 1, do I add the 1, and then, like, if I roll another number, I subtract the next number?
No.
Or is it, like, I roll a 1 and the next number, so I subtract that total from what's left over.
No. To make it simple, the only rule is if you keep rolling 10s.
No, that's
Well-
not what I'm saying, Sparrow. I'm genuinely asking how I'm supposed to do the fucking
What was the first thing you
subtraction.
rolled?
If you roll a 10 and a 1, you have an 11.
No, guys, you're not understanding me at all here. I
Okay, what's the first
Okay,
number you
then
rolled?
try it again. Try it
Stand up.
again.
rolled a 1 and then
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
So you got a 1. Add your modifier to that, then subtract 2.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Okay,
That's I understand. I'm just saying, like, I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 2. I just wanted to understand, like, how does the subtraction work? That's all. I'm sorry. It's like, guys, please.
So I know a
Anyway.
total of 49.
3.
Okay. A 3.
My deduction normally is a 4, so
The fact that someone got worse than me.
what did you get?
I got lucky. I rolled an 8 on the dice for 13.
Ah, nice.
Um. Freddy, you feel a hand on your shoulder. And it's not like a light or creeping approach, just like someone comes over and places their hand on your shoulder. I will make you an offer. There is someone that
Yeah, I'm still here.
there is someone that needs someone that we believe would benefit from absconding and making their way over here. And you are directly involved. So, if you help this person disappear by bringing them here so that they can make the same decision that you're trying to decide. Safety. Out of the eye. The view of the corporations that rule everything. If you can do that for them, then I can tell you more. And what was one of the questions? You just want to know where Simon and Auden are?
I guess Kent is well for Duck.
Auden's not here. Auden got captured by a corporation, and that's where Auden is. Simon and Kent are here, but you can't meet them. If you want to meet them, you can never come back.
At least they're safe.
That is the information that I will give you.
So you just need me to make someone disappear.
They want you to bring someone here so that they can make the decision that you're trying to make of whether or not you want to join. Basically, you need to do the job of Ghost and make someone disappear. Not like a job of an assassin to make someone disappear, you know? Let me
It's
be
just kind of funny to think
just
about.
I want to
like,
be ever so clear about that.
I can just imagine it as that, just exactly ominous voice. Let's make a deal, and then I would like to make it very clear: do not kill this person.
Yes.
You know, no, that
I
pretty
would
much
like
started
to
me. I'll
help
try to
them
flip him over.
escape.
No, I would like you to help this person. Do not kill them.
All right, I've got my sniper rifle set up. Who's the target? You see that person on the right? Yes. Bang. That is my son. He must be saved at all costs.
You must be protected at all costs. God,
Yeah.
fuck it.
And just to make this even more so, all three of you take an egg point as This person takes their hand off of Freddy's shoulder, and Freddy, you feel your spine tingle.
God damn it, his spine was stolen again.
And it's at this point that no words are conveyed, but the person in question is sent to you, and it's almost from like a first person, third person perspective of like when you're in a dream perceiving yourself, and you realize that you're in a hospital bed, and then you zoom out and you realize that you're hooked up to a bunch of machines, and then this room looks familiar because it's exactly like a room at Doc's hospital. And then you realize that there's a panoptic agent outside, there's a panoptic agent in the room watching over Lady M. And that is the person that you need to bring here.
Oh, I have to bring in Lady M.
Unit screaming.
All your stuff on my face and like happily listen, and I hear that, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta fully listen.
We're under the impression that she is in a deadly situation where she has sacrificed something for you all, and in doing so, their life may be forfeit. Luckily, she is currently under the watchful eye of Panoptic, and so nothing can happen to her, but in order to help her escape this terrible fate, that she will most assuredly catch up to her if she stays in the waking world above. She needs to come down here. It's at this point that the door creaks open, and you guys are bathed in a shaft of light that allows you to perceive each other completely. And you hadn't realized this, but you almost felt like weightless, and you almost kind of feel yourself like come back down to earth, and like the compression of your spine and everything as you touch back down to the ground as the light catches you.
Yeah, Candle just winces really hard at the sudden realization that he's still really fucking sore again. Like, god damn it.
Yeah, for years your like arthritis was just like gone for a moment.
Yeah, like, hadn't noticed that it was the most calm moment he'd ever felt, and then just suddenly like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this is a one and done deal. So if I do accept it, they give me information. I want nothing to do with the Awoken beyond this point.
We don't normally hire bounty hunters or things of your nature. We're a family here. We like to help out. But you were adamant, so I am offering you this chance to prove that you are not just adequate, but eager to help others.
Fine, I accept this job.
Time is wasting.
Yeah, I suppose we can be on our way then. Candle will leave the room first.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
You guys are ushered outside? As in, you all leave the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
There are people that lead you down some hallways and outside the building, and immediately you feel like a terrible, like it almost makes you cough. Like the atmosphere feels less pure here, like you're not close to the city. It feels rough. It almost like, have you guys ever breathed in homogenized air or been near like an air purifier or
Yes.
oxidized air or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It kind of feels wrong, but also feels like pure of any impurities, and so it's weird, whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like the difference where you've been like living in bleach water your entire life, like pool water, and now you're in fresh water for the first time, and it feels uncomfortable with how
Bleach.
rough it is. But these a couple people kind of lead you off to one side, and you can see that it is like there are dirt patches and there is this long grass, and you know, you guys have probably seen images of like bright green grass and, you know, perfectly manicured lawns, and this looks nothing like that. You have no idea of what a natural landscape should look like, and you're not even sure if this makes sense. The soil is like this motley, almost reddish color. It's like almost sand, and it just clings to your shoes with just static. And you guys kind of have to like kick your feet as you walk in order to keep going, otherwise it keeps building up on you. And these long stray strands of grass will kind of reach out and kind of latch onto your clothes sometimes, but these people lead you off to one side through this kind of like tall grass until it gets so tall that it's almost like walking through a corn maze. And then it opens out again to what almost looks like a well. There's just kind of like a circular structure, and they're just kind of waiting there, and then they have bags, it looks like, and for this next part they need to blindfold you for secrecy and your own sanity.
Candle size. If it were any other day, I'd refuse. But I'm very sure if I'm pretty sure a nosebleed could knock me down right now, and I don't want anyone to have to carry me.
Okay. You are once again plunged into darkness as they place a sack over your head, and Nightshade and Neon, you watch as Candle collapses, and like 3 guys have to come over and hurriedly like catch him, and then they begin moving his body towards the well. Do you guys accept the hood?
Except the hood. Trust me, it'll be funny. We're going into the well. I hope you. It's very obvious. We're about to be dumped into a fucking well.
Neon and Nightshade, what do you do?
What are you thinking, Nightshade?
I don't know.
Do you I think at this point you watch as like one person gets into the well and kind of like starts holding Candle's like legs, and then another person carrying his torso also kind of gets in, and there's no ladder, but you get the sense that they are like affixed to something in there, but you can't tell from this distance. But they are carrying his body. They didn't just dump him in there. That's all I'll give you.
Real question is, in the well, are there strange colors never before seen on Earth?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it was a dumb joke. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little tired.
Is this a reference to something?
Lovecraft.
Okay.
Yep.
It's either be jumped in a well or do some kind of acrobatic skill just to avoid that.
There's just a person standing there with the bag, just like waiting for you
Yeah,
to
like they're
accept the
just
bag.
waiting for your permission. Like
Yeah.
you don't need to dodge this shit. Like they're just
Okay.
yeah, they're pretty chill about it. They're just like, hey, yeah, could you put the sack on, please, pretty please?
Yeah, there's like 6 people. 3 of them are attending to Candle. There's one for each of you, and then there's the 6th that's just off to the side. And they're kind of wearing like a cloak thing, so you can't see their face. But otherwise, these just look like normal people. As
Actually,
in like peasants.
do
and
any of them have
NPCs.
cyberware?
No.
Um,
Some of them look like they did, but it's been removed.
mm.
So basically, there's some scarring.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I will let you guys make a perception check if you wanted to specifically look for that. And I'll even let
would.
Candle do it
However,
before you got like
yeah.
whatever.
Nah, I'm good.
Human perception.
I will allow a perception, medicine, or cyberware check. Not human perception.
Okay. 21.
You do see one person that looks like they've got like patches of flesh that don't necessarily match up or whatnot. You're not sure if it's like his real skin matching up with like fake skin. You're not sure. Did Candle wanna look?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
There goes Tori.
Yeah. I think she's gonna go lay down.
You look good.
Like, part of me does not want to go in the well, and the other part of me wants to know what's at the bottom.
We're just all waiting for you to decide.
Go
look
in the
to
well.
the guy
Go
with the
in
bag.
well.
I look to the guy with the bags and I ask, will you let us go without it?
He glances over to the person in the hood and then looks back at you and shakes their head.
And this is the only way?
They nod.
Fine. And they lets them put the hood on.
Okay. Freddy, you watch as Neon immediately goes limp as soon as the hood goes over him, and that person grabs him and picks him up and takes him to the well. It's at this point that the person with the hood comes over to you and says, "All right, buddy, this is it. Your friends are leaving. Are you going with them, or are you staying?"
Just put the damn hood on.
They put
As the hood
other
goes
person-
over your head, you hear that person mutter like, "Personally, I don't think we should let you leave, especially with," and then you don't hear anything. Several hours later, you guys wake up on the side of the road near the crash site of where you guys were unconscious before. But you are still hurting. There is no sign of the Awoken. There is no sign of the car crashes. It had been cleaned up, and traffic is back to normal. However, if you guys use your communication devices and try and get in contact with your party, you may find that they are up to a situation. We are now going to cut back to everyone else.
Was that again?
What do you mean, was that it?
No, who was that again?
That's all of you guys. You're all still back
Oh.
at the the barbecue.
Yes. Forgot. Oh, that's who's not here today. Alright, I was like, wait, we're missing
Doc?
one now. We're missing two.
Wait, we're missing you?
No, we're missing the Doc and Mayday. I was like, man, it's so quiet this session. I wonder why. No offense to them, but it's just, it's kind of apparent when they're here. It's
Oh, yeah,
not
no,
as
I
quiet.
agree.
It feels awkward, to be honest. It feels strange.
Doctor Stream?
That I was gonna say.
Okay. So we once again return to everyone that is gathered around at the... Did I give it a specific name or something?
You gave names of locations, but I don't know if you named the
You didn't give
entire
this-
location.
I don't think.
I don't think I named it either. Anyways, you're all
Can we
back
just
there.
call it Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage?
No.
One of the
Are you calling
locations
Jones?
was Thok's Grill. Because the bar and was destroyed. Because they got tired of dealing with drunk people, so now they just cook food.
Yeah.
Let's see, Unit Bell and
Mayday and Doc.
does Truth want to be here?
Who?
Hunter?
Huh? What?
Oh, you're finally in the session?
Do you want to be?
I was gonna have my go-to introduced by talking to Doc, but if you want, I can
You're
show
not
up.
here.
I might save this interaction for when we have a larger group. Again, Mayday's not here, Doc's not here. I think, actually, for the sake of ease, I'll just say that enough time has passed if you guys would all like to meet up and just do your actions as normal. I think I'll just forgo it for now and hold on to it for later. Unit and Bell, what would you like to do?
I wanted to do something at the hospital, right?
Yes.
You never told me what it was.
Visit to a patient.
Okay.
That's possible, right?
Could we had
Unless, unless you have some stuff here you want to get down to, get to finish with.
I need to buy some supplies, but I'm pretty sure if I buy through Doc's hospital, through Doc's account, they're going to deliver it at the hospital anyway, so
Yeah.
I will have to go there.
And if I recall, Doc and Mayday are getting rides from the toolbox over there.
So, Box, it's your friend, right?
Yes, that's their little group name.
Okay.
It seems that they took apart their own engine to see if they can make their engine smoother, I guess. So it's gonna take a while for them to get to the hospital. So you think you might meet them there?
Yeah. The only problem is that Noptic is there, right? Noptic is there?
Panoptic is there, yes.
Yeah, and they probably don't want us visiting whoever patient's there.
What if we ask nicely at first?
Mm, to be fair, I'm scared because the last time I dealt with them, they threatened to, you know, dismantle me and store into a dark room for like ever.
Oh, first time?
Yes.
Yeah, you can use
I-
it. They're mostly empty threats at the end of the
I-
day.
I don't know about you, but I'm only a couple of months old.
I lost count like 2 years ago. But I was at the hospital, or again, one way or another.
Well, surely if you knew how old you were 3 years ago, and you knew that it was 3 years ago, that means
Yeah.
you kept track.
Age, you know.
That would
It's just
require
something
math.
that keeps going.
Your math ain't nothing.
Speaking of which, has any time passed since since we were at the place?
Headshots.
No, not. Oh yeah, since the headshot, I suppose. Because if so, I would like to, as Scope, try and reach to my contacts and see if I can get entry into the hospital. You know.
I would like the three of you to roll a check to see how long you think you've been gone.
Oh, well, that just what would that be?
If you want to do
Wait,
like a perception check or deduction check or something.
Wait, for which characters?
Probably would
For
be
Candle.
better with-
Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, for
Okay, how about concentration, actually?
That's
Wait,
a good
you
one.
said-
I'll
you
allow
said
that.
U3 as in U3 at the cult area or U3 at the barbecue?
You
The-
three at
the
the cold
cold
area?
yeah, we are only in two here.
That
21
makes
concentration.
Yeah, concentration, that makes for...
Yeah, there's 8 people in this
22.
voice channel, so only 5 players.
Yeah. That makes 22 on my part.
Okay. Judging by how long you think you've been asleep and how long the conversations went, and then that other conversation with the entity, it kind of feels like you've been there for at least a few hours. You were probably conscious for maybe two to 3 hours or something. You don't know how long you were asleep or how long the travel took, but if you had to guesstimate, you think that you've been gone about 5 hours.
Dang.
Do you guys want to like send a message to Unit or Bell or anything?
I'm gonna leave that to the others. Handel is going to call Dr. Aisha and try and arrange a pickup. 'Cause-
Okay. I will. Roll me some skill check.
What type of skill check?
Persuasion maybe, or
Uh,
trading, business.
A fuck if I know, man. Fuck if I know. Okay, yeah, I'll go persuasion.
Okay.
Candle at least has a decent value for that, so. Alright, 19.
Yeah. A tether team comes out and picks you guys up and takes you back to Dr. Isha's.
Cool. Because I need to regain HP, and I don't think I can do it all that well just at like home.
Okay. Yeah. I will do that for you. You guys can rest up and get all your hit points back and remove any conditions that you had.
Fair.
Which is where you guys were intending to head all along.
For you.
I think it's at this point that Unit and Bell, you guys will get a notification in the group chat that is like or not in the group chat, but like from, corporation, like, auto response comes out that's like, we have picked up your friends and they are at this location. You can come pick them up at this time.
Oh my god, I pick them up. What happened to their car? Man.
It's gone.
Man, I wonder what
We
happened.
contacted you about it.
Man, I wonder what happened in their car. Surely it's not that bad of a
You
shit.
know what happened.
Man, I sure do wonder what happened to their car. Looking at the news article where the car is just on fire.
I wonder if there's something I could have done to help, man.
Arturia is still
Well-
at large with stealing it.
Well, no, she stole the
God.
truck.
Yeah, she stole the truck that has your car in the back, or
Oh.
Freddy's car in the back of it.
Gotcha. Be like that sometimes.
Man, if there's only anything I could do to stop whatever happened, I mean, anything I could have done to help him out, man.
I drop kick you in the chest, unit.
Oh man.
If you say "oh man" one more time, I swear to
Jeez,
fucking-
Willikers.
Alright, you escaped justice this time, motherfucker, but just now.
Oh,
Just
sugar honey
for-
iced tea.
Alright,
What's happening now?
that's it. Pharaoh, give me the gun.
What do you mean,
The gun.
the
Hand it
gun?
over.
Like for Oh. Okay, you got a message to pick him up? I'm correct?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. I send one of the toolbox to go pick him up for me. I'm still riding my motorcycle. I can only carry one more with me. And that was just a backpack at this point.
You know, I feel like at some point, unit, you're gonna have like 2 motorcycles on a carriage, so it's like, oh yeah, horses.
You know, I haven't thought of
A lot
that.
horsepower.
But I think I will at this point. Just that kind of remind me of the Deadpool movie, where just some guy using motorcycles as horses to carry his carriage.
Yeah.
I might do that at some point.
Sure, that would be funny.
I guess I have 2 put in the group chat saying hospital visit. See you guys there if you want.
One of the
Send something.
horses is just, one of the quote-unquote horses is just fucking Scope's old wheelchair.
That's the alpha right there of all the other ones.
It's in charge. Yep.
But yeah, he will inform them that he'll be heading to the hospital, and if they need a ride, he'll send someone to pick him up, but they're gonna have to send him back seat. He goes to call for Gina or
Ina or Gringo or
Ringo. What's happening right now? I kind of lost the plot.
I don't know. I'm sorry, genuinely I am just weirdly tired.
Yeah, I can hear it's alright. I think I want to go to the hospital. You there, bro?
Sorry, what?
Oh, I'll have to head to the hospital with the Bella company.
Okay.
And the toolbox picking up the people if they're coming in. or not.
I'll say that you get there shortly after they're getting all patched up.
Wait. I should have been specific. I meant to say Doc's hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's bad on my part. I forgot there's more than one hospital. We're out of the tutorial, as you said. Oh man.
So you just heard about your friends that got in a car crash, disappeared, and now they're back, and you're just like, well, good to know that they're okay, and they're gonna go do something
Yeah,
else now.
honestly. Yeah,
All right.
good to know they're okay.
And you're gonna go by yourself?
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Before he goes, I would like to fucking stop this madman before he can go get himself killed, by having Scope very directly tell him, hey, remember, I can, potentially get us access to there without us having to break in.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna go ask him to go in first. Then I was gonna break in if you didn't have the contract right then.
It has been like 5 minutes.
It's like 5 days in Nomad time.
It's been 5 minutes. Give me a bit.
Alright.
You said it's like 5 years Nomad time. Okay, you're gonna
5
have to give
days.
me 5 days Nomad time. All right, give me a sec. I gotta do some mental math real quick.
Yeah. For every time you see the full moons, that's 1 day.
Also, can I just say that for Unit and Bell, anyone else that did not go with the three of them, only an hour has passed since your friend's disappearance.
Do it. Time dilation.
My bad, my friend just sent me a late gift, birthday gift online, and I'm just amazed.
The fucking like virtual Glock.
No, Uno Mas. He sent me the birthday one and a face one.
Unit's birthday item is literally just free access to Doc's hospital. Just fucking around. Sorry.
You can look in drawn art, and I'll put their little initial down there. Cause I'll they just sent me a message, and I was just baffled at the fact that he made this for me.
Let's see. Yeah, that looks neat.
But yeah. If you don't mind, get to that contract before I do my regular nomad thingies.
Yeah, look, I know that like a minute is basically a day, but I'm gonna need you to give me 1,440 days. aka just a normal person's standard day. Give me one downtime, alright? I'll be able to not... I'll be able to keep you potentially from killing yourself.
Do I have yellow hair? Do I wear blue? Do I have two-color eyes?
Do you?
No, I don't. So I wouldn't be getting myself killed, man.
Oh. Comparing yourself to Freddy.
I don't have no cyberware. I don't have no, cyber spine.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're also doing something that he would probably try and do, aka go into a building full of potentially armed guards completely by yourself.
I'm not completely by myself.
Your dog doesn't count.
I was gesturing to Belle, but that one too.
I mean, Belle is also your dog.
Belle is Belle.
Look, I love Belle, but he's your dog. It's just fucking, like, look, Belle's great and all, but he is your dog. You have to accept that.
Yeah, it's what Panoptic's been saying all along. He's an inferior life being.
Alright, understood. I gotta kill Panoptic.
He's a lesser life form.
No one says that type of shit about my dog. How dare those motherfuckers?
Someone's gonna shoot Bell, and then Candle's gonna show him why his last name is Wick.
Nothing lights out, bitch.
What a whole day.
Someone's going to
just
shoot
stressing
me,
out.
even
He's
though
just-
I'm
he's
nearly
just
bulletproof.
stressing.
Somebody shoots Bell. Unfortunately, it trips off one of the many mines within his stomach. He explodes at the quality of the literal sun, blows up everything in the city.
Besides Candle.
Is
You
there
found a
any
secret
way
ending
you
to the
get
campaign.
Contract shorter.
Yeah, literally secret
Is
ending
there-
to the campaign. Bell gets
Bad
shot.
ending. Would you like to reload?
Real.
Don't push anything, or press, or whatever the game is called. Is there any way you can get that contract, like, made up now? Go.
Panta?
What, I'm sorry, what's up?
We're
Is
talking
there
to
any
Scope,
way?
or trying to at least.
Yeah.
I'm
Is there any
I'm
way
sorry.
you get access now, man? Like temporary access, like probably
I
an
need
hour would
to
be fine.
call people. I need to get in contact with my people, and then once I get in contact with my people, I might have to sit through like fucking customer service or some shit. They don't have my number on speed dial. They know of me. I have access to these people. It could take a while for me to get through the channels that I need to. That's why I'm asking for one real world day. Hell, I don't even need a day. Just give me like an hour.
1 hour later.
That's the problem, Scope. That's generally the problem. I don't know how much time I have left before a decision has to be made.
It is. The hospital isn't gaining legs, my dude.
But someone, how do I put this? Someone's literal life is in my hands, and every minute I'm spending here, which I'm regretting, to come to this barbecue.
Hey, Scope, take an 8 point.
Alright, so, Scope, by the way, will put a hand on not Can, fuck, I'm sorry, I am genuinely tired, I'm really sorry. Scope puts a hand on Unit's shoulder, slaps him upside the head, and says, "Are you fucking insane then?"
What
If
are
you-
you,
if-
insane?
I think I'm pretty.
If somebody's life is actively in your hand, why are you trying to rush the building that they are in with no clearance? What's to stop anyone in there from using that person as a hostage? You fucking idiot! You need to go
They
through the
don't
proper
know what I
channels.
know, damn it.
They might not know what you know, but the thing is, they'll still fucking do it! If
Just so I
we
don't
have
go into
access, if we have access enough to go inside, we can go inside, secure a location, and then fight it out until we have what you were looking for. Alright? I'm doing this because you are my friend and I want to get something done to assist you. Alright? I have technically better shit to be doing. But I'm doing this to try and keep you from killing yourself. So,
I'm not gonna die.
give me 1 hour. Just 1 hour.
We're gonna do 45 minutes? People time?
I'll tell you when I'm done, okay?
Every minute he wastes talking to you.
Yeah, just alright. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to the people who are currently taking hold of the hospital. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna contact Camerata in this case. To ask questions and try and get into this stuff.
Okay.
So first of all, do I get a line to Camerata easily, or do I have to make a roll for it?
Go ahead and roll me a trading check, I think is what your class is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for anyway in this case. Let's do this. Alright. So that is an 18 plus 8. So that is a 26.
With a 26, I think you get someone that picks up the phone. I'm just trying to decide who it would be. I think it's going to be a real person. It's not an automated response. I think it's like a generic person that's like, yes, hello, Scope. I am your designated, like, secretary, basically, for all connections with Camerata. How can I assist you today?
Scope takes a second, breathes in. I have information to trade for other information, to put it as simply as possible. First and foremost, I think I have encountered or am at least aware of where one of the AIs might be.
You just hear them typing all this down.
As for what I need currently, there's a hospital. I give them the generalized address. I give them the address of the hospital. I need a pass to be able to enter there for soon. Just I need the ability to enter the place within a certain period of time. It's useful to my work here.
Let me roll something. As they do a library search to look up. They let you know that the entire facility is being impounded. And precisely what that means is that that building is being removed. It is going to be taken into custody. And there is currently a locomotion device making its way there to hook up to the building in order to move it. The building is gonna grow legs.
I was about to say, hey, it growed legs.
Of course it
No,
is.
it grew wings and flew away. Damn it!
It's not gone yet. All right. I thank them for the help, even if it wasn't too much.
That's not all.
No.
I was gonna say that you have a window of, I'm gonna say, half an hour where they're legally required to allow people a window of coming back and like getting any sort of like items or like claims of things of like, hey, I left my sweater in there or my headphones, can I go get those before this entire building is impounded? So that is something that normal people can do if you want to try that approach, or if you would like a specific warrant for something in particular, they could print out a receipt or whatnot. It's just more of a question of like, what avenue do you want to do? Like something of least resistance, or do you want Camerata to come out and like put their finger on it and be like, hold up a sec? You know, do you want to do this discreetly, or do you want to, you know, how do you want to go about this?
Go fast. Hey, I left my friend's body in there. Can I go pick it up? Or I'll need a ticket.
I think about it. I'm gonna. I'll play it tongue in cheek. Just head in there and say that, hey, I left something over there, and I should have reasonable logic to do that, considering it is the location of my primary care physician.
I will also give you this. If you can adamantly prove that the person inside is like related to you, like next of kin or something, to like prove that you could take care of them, because they are a patient, and so if you could provide them with hospice in another secure location that Camerata can like keep an eye on, then that would be allowed, so they're not like fully taken into custody against their will because they're just a patient, you know?
Yep. So after that call, I assume only like a couple of minutes have passed.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to call the Candela.
Okay. That was the other thing that I was going to say, is that because Candela is the one in charge of like that section of the city, they are not affiliated with Camerata yet, and in doing so you would probably be best to get some sort of connection with her instead.
Yep. Yeah, but I would like to call her directly and just should I roll trading again?
I'm going to say I think you would have this connection automatically.
Fair enough.
But I'm gonna roll to see if she's available. How about that? Alright, she picks up. And it's actually her. She's like, get me out of this nightmare. What is it? What do you need?
First of all, depends on what the nightmare is, but second off,
It's a bureaucratic red tape disaster. They're going to steal one of our buildings and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, cool, so we're on the same page.
Oh, you got something to help me out?
No, I was hoping to reach out and see if we could do anything about it.
I'm trying to postpone and they're claiming that this is outside of my jurisdiction because this is an attack on the city itself and has no relation to this section of the city. So they're going over my head with this one.
Doc is in my location. This is it is his building. Perhaps that could have something to do with this. I doubt it, but, you know.
Let me just put it to you this way. I'm not saving this building for Doc. I'm doing this out of principle. I'm not just going to let any corporation walk all over me, but it's kind of seeming like this is just going to have to be what it's going to be.
Alright. Is there anything that I can retrieve for you inside of the building? Because I'm going in.
Oh, are you actually going over there?
Yep. I reached out to some connections. There's a brief window where anyone has claim to go inside and pick up stuff that they left over before the place is taken.
Let me roll something. It's possible if we were able to fudge this a bit. If we were able to have the building recognized as not a business but a residence, we might be able to postpone this thing even more with some more bureaucracy. In which case, I might be able to find a solution by then.
What's up, man? Oh, sorry, I didn't see any of the text messages. Be right back, Chris. Yeah, sorry, I just sent to the message.
Unit's just pacing in the background.
Yeah, you sharpen his
alright,
crowbar and sword.
I'm back,
Well,
sorry.
the
Give me a
hospital was.
second. How would we go about making this place seem like a residency?
But this place was a residence for Doc.
Not legally. It was not.
Mm.
It was legally considered a business. So, and this is something that I kind of want to leave up to you guys. And I'm just throwing it out there. And if you guys don't want to deal with it, that's perfectly fine.
We can definitely make the argument that this place wasn't exactly a business. The doc was just a doctor. He never accepted all that much payment, if any, from anyone.
So
while doing work there, he
Yeah.
was paid for events that took place in there at times, but those it's like charging a flat rate to enter a party.
It's like a
That's not
hostel
business.
rather than an actual
Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah, he was just giving people room and helping people not die. I could definitely make that argument.
Like you visit a masseuse's house and they give you a free massage.
Pretty much. I'd tell that Candela just very directly, hey, technically speaking, Doc never actively took money from patients. It's somewhat like he was providing technical room and board to people rather than running a actual hospital.
It was more like a community center, right?
I'm
Is that what
going
you're trying
to
to say?
roll a skill check for Candela. What reputation, nice. Okay. She says, yeah, that might have worked before, but Doc did come in recently to do some paperwork to make it registered as a business. But maybe it got lost on my desk somewhere and I haven't gotten around to it yet.
And maybe, oops, he spilled coffee all over it.
Well, we know a good
Oh
arsonist.
no, how did it... How did it fall in the shredder?
Yeah, just Scope mutters under his breath, well, we do know a good arsonist.
Oh fuck.
Somewhere like 15 feet away from you, there's Firebug, and he just kind of like sneezes a little bit, like, someone talking about me.
Scope turns to him, yeah, turns back in the direction he's facing.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like, is somebody talking about me? Yes. Anyway. Yeah, so...
So she will basically be giving you that to try and use as leverage when you go down there.
Alright.
So you've got like a seal of approval from Candela.
Gotcha. I grab unit and anyone who might be willing to come. And I just say, all right, unit, we're going.
I will say at this point, anyone who wants to can go.
Revving up the motorbike.
Me, who could very easily argue that Freddy, in fact, is a resident there based on how much time he spends in the hospital.
Nah, the hospital, they don't give a fuck about you.
I was drinking.
That's it.
Yes.
I think he was drinking something, guys.
So how do you reckon we get the lady too then?
For almost making me choke and die, take an egg point, Panda.
Are you talking about Lady M?
Yeah, whatever her name is.
Where is she again?
Doc's hospital.
Your
Right.
house.
Yep. So,
Doc's
yeah,
home.
just. I'd say, like, realistically, with the amount of time it took to make both of those calls, it was like 15 minutes in character.
If
And-
even that.
If even that, and Scope just looks at Unit and like, you know, this would have been done faster if you literally just let me get started.
Well, when were you gonna get started?
Right then, I'm done. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Fuck.
We
I already finished.
You could have made the call on the way there.
No, I couldn't have. because
Actually,
I
you
can't
could have.
guarantee- I couldn't have guaranteed that it would have gone that fast.
That's true.
It's better
would
to
have been
get
at the hospital by
it's
then.
better to get stuff first. Also, you can go in if you can provide any logic that you are next of kin of some kind to this person, or
And-
carry some. You don't have to make it exact. You can just you can make the excuse that you're a fucking nomad and that this person is basically part of your family. You can do shit like that. So long as you can provide them care, that's all you have to worry about. I'm going to make the argument to the people here that this structure is actually a residence, which is going to be hell because
Just
this
tossing you a
is
helmet, heads up.
Panoptic. Yeah, fucking Scope pulls the helmet on quick as it can and follows.
Alright. Fucking thumb just cramped up on me trying to do a damn in-game
Nice
roll.
shit. We need to go to Doc's. Should we tell the others that we're going?
Sure.
As you guys are like,
Message y'all.
as I'm sorry, no, as Freddy is calling, is being like, you guys both get a call from Scope that's like, we're going to Doc's place, come or not, your call. End the call immediately after that.
Barrel. I'm gonna drive and use the drive land vehicle.
Okay.
31.
Okay, yeah, you get there lickety split.
Alright. Do show
As
them
you get
paper,
close
or
to
I-
the objective, you can see that there's a timer that appears on your HUD that says you have 70 minutes to complete the objective.
Oh my fucking god! One thing after another.
I guess we gotta take Georgina, Giorgio.
Giorgio. Georgina.
Look,
You could just say Simon's taxi. Or not taxi. You know what
Crazy taxi time. Let's do it.
So I just go
Let's
and say,
go,
oh,
Nightshade.
this person is somehow related to me. Scope.
Or that you could
Right, that's all I gotta say.
prove that you can take custody of them.
You gotta prove that you can take custody of whoever the fuck you're looking for, alright? That's literally all you have to do.
Also, like slavery, I own them or.
Like
can
their
take care of them.
family.
I mean,
Oh,
Or
okay,
like
okay.
you own them. That also works.
It's common out there, just so you know. Alright. Gotta
Just
get
so long
my,
as you
my,
make
my
your argument,
words correct.
that's all.
Alright. I just gotta persuade them. I got it. Alright. Okay, alright, okay.
Okay, alright, okay. Go do it! How dare you?
I'll roll for Giorgio about that. What did you get, unit?
31 for driveline vehicle.
Oh. I got a 37.
You fucking both
Fuck!
cars teleport to the location.
It's because of your damn legs.
I do have to go from a farther distance, so I will still be behind you. But you guys can get out first and like take assess of the situation. I'll let you each do like one skill check before the rest of the party shows up.
Okay. I must persuade the Synoptic that this person, I gotta take care of this person because they are now part of my Nomad family. I always forget where these things are on the app.
As you guys get to Doc's Hospital, you can see that there is a perimeter that is set up. There is a temporary fence that has been constructed. You can actually see that there is actually something that is being fitted to the base of the building. And you can see that there are these like large legs that are getting ready. If you have ever seen like one of those trucks with like a crane on it, where it has like these legs that come out, that's kind of what's happening to the entire building.
I just imagined Baba Yaga. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of. I understand that it's like a moving. Yeah, sure.
Baba Yaga's house
House
literally
on
has
chicken
legs
legs.
Yes,
underneath it.
I understand. But you can see that there are panoptic that are stationed around and whatnot.
Okay, I'll let Unit do his thing first, and then I'll do mine.
Roll persuasion. Okay, down here. I got a 12. I'm gonna see if I have any inspiration. See if I can get a higher one. I do. Let me just cross that out first before I use it. $17 is my highest right now. I'll keep 17
17 for what?
persuasion.
Who are you persuading and what are you persuading?
Oh, don't you have to like talk to Panoptic to persuade him to let me in, saying that Lady M is part of my Nomec family?
Okay. So who are you going up to and saying that to? Just a
I
random
guess-
person?
No. Yes, I'm thinking too fast. I guess two will walk up to the front, and if he gets stopped, he's gonna.
Yeah, there's a
inform
guy
them
that
why
stops
he's-
you before you enter the
There.
enclosure.
Oh,
It's
outside
just
the
a
fence?
camera head that
Is what
comes
you-
up, and you can see that rather than wearing like a suit and the usual kind of camera head, you can see that it's more kind of a boxy camera that kind of looks more like a camcorder kind of thing. And they've got like a wider lens. It almost kind of looks like a construction kind of crew guy, and rather than wearing a suit, he's kind of wearing like this jumper, and he'll come up to you and say like, "State your name and business here, affiliation status." Do you have a requisitions order?
Scope, help me out here. What does these words mean?
What are you doing here? Explain yourself.
Visiting someone.
Expound.
Someone that is a patient here.
This building is no longer accepting visitors at this point in time.
Are you sure you can't just...
Scope will just pull up and be like, there's still a period of time before people are allowed to be cut out. He's simply coming here to give hospice care to a member of his family. He's from a nomad clan, so even though his birth isn't the exact same as hers,
They hold
are
up a hand
still
that stop you and say, "We're no longer accepting any people entering the building. If you need something removed, state what it is and we will have it provided to you."
Patient.
Patient number?
Yeah.
I say the number.
Do you know the number?
Likely. It's very likely.
Give me a skill check, Bell. I will give you advantage because you do work here.
What, Bill?
With concentration.
Sure.
Hmm?
Sure.
Wow.
I won't allow concentration for every remembering stuff, but sure. I'll allow it this time.
I got a 32.
Okay.
I exploded twice.
You walk up to them and you say patient 1 because you only have one patient currently.
It gives entrance in the date, and it says basically when enter, what injuries they had.
They say yes. It seems as though we only have one entity still in the building, apparently, as there have been no other people come to relinquish them, and they are not affiliated with any corporation or have any standing with anything. So, Panoptic lets you know that they do not know that Lady M works for Chimera, or have been able to find out anything yet. At least nobody has out loud said, "Hey, this is our girl, let us come pick her up." Which you know.
Scope would quickly like to say, oh, and I will need to be speaking to the superior on site.
First things first, what authenticity can you provide to ensure that this person is someone that you have in relationships with?
I look over.
They turn to Unit and say, "Prove that you know this person."
Prove that I know them?
Lady M.
Man, that's all.
He reaches over and bonks you on the head.
What the fuck?
Why do you want this person? How do you know this person?
They're a part of my Nomad family. I've said this already. I need to make sure they're taken care of. That's what we
Roll a
do.
persuasion check.
I fucking swear. I'm gonna nuke this place.
That decepcione.
Wait. This is persuasion.
Deception isn't a skill, so just roll persuasion because you're just convincing someone.
Okay.
That is my favorite thing to do in
Thanks.
D&D when people are like, "I want to tell someone the truth," and I'm like, "All right, roll deception." You're like, "What?"
I got a 16. I'll roll inspiration to get a better roll, hopefully.
All right.
I'm not rolling good today.
Also, because I was late, I wanted to give everyone an auto 10. Everyone here. Everyone that is here, even everyone that's not playing.
Hey, I ain't gonna decline it. Thank you.
Yeah, including Tori. I'm joking. She left.
Yeah. she's not here.
I'm going to steal some bullshit and say that he had an arranged marriage with her. I got a 9. I'm using an auto 10 and an egg point. So it's 19
I
plus
got
an egg point.
27 for persuasion.
So, is this an estranged wedding, or you eloping, or do you have any sort of certification?
But,
We did not find any jewelry on their person. Have you not proposed yet?
Yes.
two just stammering, like, they're just family.
It's at this
it's
point
just-
that the Simon's taxi pulls up and everyone else can now join.
I rolled a 27 to persuade that they're just part of the Nomad family and they're just a little.
They understand that. Now they're asking about the marriage because that came up.
Two's
Look,
just
the
trying
dog
to
The
think
dog is,
of
look,
something.
the dog is just confused. The dog is just confused. All right, let's just leave it at that.
I would like to go up to one of the panoptidae. Fucking hell, I can't talk. I have a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
Hey, we're in the same boat.
Just let me go see my.
The panoptic agent kind of nods their head knowingly and says, I see you haven't proposed yet. Sorry about that.
No, it's not.
We can bring her out to you. Just so you know, she is under critical condition. So you have to give us a moment.
I'll carry her out myself. Don't worry.
We cannot allow you to enter the premises.
Even if you're just watching me, I have to make sure they still have all their 10 toes and fingers and arms. Not 10 arms,
arms?
but arms and legs.
Bill, did you tell them that you work here?
I was about to say that, and I would ask
Do
to
not
get a bunch
fucking,
of stuff.
don't say that. Do not say that.
I could say that I used to live here.
Yes, do say that. Because that helps my case.
We can allow you to enter the building to make sure that everything is as it should be then. And if you find, allow her to gather all of her belongings.
Excuse me.
Do you walk up to this conversation or do you start a new one?
I'll go up to the current conversation.
Okay.
I was wondering if I could get my clothes.
I'll
from
have to help
my
you in just a
locker.
minute, sir.
No, hello, mate.
What's up, Bill?
We were going to just go and get some stuff. You need your things too, right?
Well, my car didn't go out in a blaze of glory, so I'm gonna need some extra clothes from my backup locker.
Oh,
You can see that another panoptic agent comes over, and it looks like this one is in a suit, in a normal camera head, and they've got like a tablet, and they kind of like show it to the other panoptic agent, and they're like, "Bell, huh? Looks like you have some items that are listed here on the manifest. Would you like to retrieve any of those things?"
yes.
That's fine. A shoe.
We actually have a variety of questions for you, as you are the first person that we've had connections to with this building. So we would like to have you stay and answer some questions before we move on with the project.
Scope raises a hand. Excuse me. I have some points to bring up to you first.
They turn to you.
First and foremost, under normal circumstances, with this seeming to be a business and all, it would make sense to, that you'd be able to take jurisdiction of this place, but there are no papers that directly state this is a business. The owner has never taken money from anyone who has been patched up within the hospital, and uses this as their primary place of residence. You shouldn't have the ability to take this place away as it is a residence.
You can see that the guy looks on the tablet, and you can see that he's like starting to turn it towards you to show that he's like, and these are the documents showing that they're in connection with. Oh my goodness, they're really not connected with any other hospital. And they try refreshing the page a couple times.
Just tapping the button.
This
Hope
is
just
odd.
staring at this man, right in the lens.
Well, this is a
Just-
very different situation then. It seems as though that
Yep.
this is an illegal hospice situation.
I disagree.
If there are no legal certifications proving that this place is a hospital that is allowed to requisition and the use of surgery and purchasing of parts, then there is a whole nother set of legal issues that is happening here.
Entirely possible, but you still wouldn't be able to take this place up due to that.
You have successfully stalled. They will have to wait for some amount of time before they can excavate the building.
So Scope is like, alright, well, see ya. Walks away, calls Candela again. Like, he immediately dials Candela's number and calls her again. Like, alright, yep.
That
solved
was
that problem.
way
We have
too
another
close.
one.
I did not expect you guys to get there that fast. I had just barely fudged the papers before you got there.
You
yeah.
hear this? The two
So
hear this?
good news, bad news. They won't be able to excavate the place for a while. They know that the place isn't technically legal.
Yep, that was a gamble that we were going to have to take, but, you know, now we've got some time to figure something else out. Thank you for helping me with this. I would say that I owe you one, but I think I'm owing you one by figuring out a way to help you save this person's business.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
This person's not business. This is not a business.
we can figure all this out later. I
So,
feel
Belle,
like
you're
I owe
not an
you-
employee here? No, absolutely not. Okay, so you're child labor then. Well,
Technically, he's not even a child.
I'm just an
Or they're not even
intern.
child.
Oh, so you're not even being paid?
I would like to approach a different panoptic agent,
Okay,
like one preferably out of earshot of the rest of the group,
okay.
and just whenever I
You
get to
approach a
them, just-
panoptic agent that the rest of the party can't hear the conversation.
I don't want the rest of the party to hear.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll cut straight to the point. I came directly here because kind of time sensitive. Didn't feel like there was time to go to an HQ. This has something to do with the task I was given. The people I was told to investigate want the lady that's inside that building.
They basically say that they're not going to hand over a citizen to someone that has a bounty. They're just gonna come right out and basically say that. And I think they don't even let you know that they're already turning custody over to someone else. Because I think they're going to withhold that information from you.
The next thing he would probably say is, well, if there's no, that's the only route I could think of to get actual good info on the people I was told to investigate, because I don't think there's any way out once you agree to stay. And they won't let you know anything unless you agree to stay. I'll still try to figure out stuff.
They do not respond. If a static camera head could look confused, it would.
He's just trying to, like, let someone from Panoptic know, so that hopefully, eventually, the word will reach higher up, and maybe that something can happen from there. He's not thinking on this very much. He's just trying to see what, like, eventually, intel will get out there somehow.
Okay.
Because he can't do much about this right now.
Speaking of...
Well,
He'll rejoin.
I want to say I know exactly what a confused camera head would look like. The shutter is literally just halfway in. That's all.
So speaking
just like a narrowed lens.
Yup.
Speaking of character, if I wanted to, I could sabotage the lie that Unit has said that both him and Lady M are married.
I ain't lying.
That was Belle's lie.
Oh.
I ain't lie.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
you went along with it.
As I'm walking back to where the group is, I shoot a text. Back away from them. We need to talk.
Well, Freddy wanted to take a crack at talking to a Panoptic agent. Let's let him fail too. What did you want to say, Freddy?
I just didn't get my point across.
Well, actually, I do have some clothes inside. some spare clothes inside the hospital. With how much my clothes normally get damaged.
All right. Write out a specific list of articles.
I remember squinty eyes is something else.
Do I actually have to write something, or do I have to roll it?
Yeah. Roll composition or something. Or some sort of memory check, I don't know.
Okay, this is the right one. 25?
Okay, yeah, you make out a pretty detailed list of items that they compare to their manifest of things that they have listed. And they go out and they collect it and bring it to you. And they put it in like a panoptic box. Actually, has anyone here played Viscera Cleanup Detail?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know those like hazard boxes that you fill full of trash? It's like that, but it's like gray, and then it's got like a symbol, the panoptic symbol on the side. And it's just full of clothes. Just kind of loose in there.
Fair enough.
And when he sets it down, it starts glitching and it flies off.
Oh lord.
Damn
Oh
it.
god.
Nightshade, how'd you get them to give you stuff?
Every single time. Damn it.
There's too many physics props inside, and so it just like clips underground.
Well, I did have personal items inside the hospital.
Well, they're like, we presented it to you. It's not our problem anymore. Sorry, you lost it. But you quick save and load again, and then your stuff is all there, and you can quickly
Oh my
put it in your
God.
inventory.
Alright, I'll go
Yeah,
see what
it's out there,
Neon
but
wants.
it explodes a second later.
Alright, so we go right. Go
When
toward,
you access the panoptic box, though, to get all of your clothes, it is considered stealing, so you lose karma. For some reason.
So once you grab your stuff and we step from where the group is
There's just a
standing,
tooltip pop up that says you
I
have
ask you,
panoptic.
uh,
Yeah, we'll remember that.
do we
Continue.
know if Ruby is in there or not? I don't know if we have any way of knowing.
I think
I made sure to step away with Nightshade.
They do not show you the manifest. This isn't like they're showing you the menu of like, ooh,
Well,
I
no,
want that.
Yeah,
I
me
want
and
that.
Nightshade stepped away and we're talking to each other.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you guys know that you have to say what you want. They're not going to show you what is inside or let you know.
Nightshade, do you remember what we had Ruby inside of?
Yes, actually. I mean, I have been connected to the central computer before.
Alright, tell me what to request.
I guess technically Ruby would be a internal agent within a cyber... within... Oh my god. Oh, 1 second.
You might need to throw up. Let's come back to him. Unit Bell and Scope. Are you guys trying to do anything else, or are you just waiting?
I don't
Bell
have
was allowed
anything
entry.
else to- Yeah, I don't have anything else that I can do for the time being due to this being, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to say something that could make things worse, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
Is the dead body still here? I mean, is Doc's body still here? Dee's body.
That is an excellent question.
And Bell, you're gonna pick that one up, just so you know.
I'm not going to answer that because they don't let you know what's inside.
It's raised itself like a Durlahan without its head.
They don't let us know what's inside unless we ask, correct?
Yeah.
Bell, you ask that question while I go pick up Lydian.
The headless docksman.
Alright, I'm back.
You there,
Welcome
Bell?
Sorry, I spaced it up for a moment. I got the call. So what?
I ask you if you could ask them if they've seen Dee's body around.
I mean, it's very probable. I will have to go there anyway because they seem to have left the question for me. So I will
'Cause
approach
I see
keeping
you pick
contact.
that up.
I don't think I can just pick a body up. Okay.
Well, ask if you could take custody of the body, and we'll take it to another hospital for them to hold on to it until Dee gets here.
I mean, he already has a new body.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants to keep that body. You know, it's just like a pair of shoes, you know? You lose a pair of shoes, you have sentimental value to the old ones. I don't know how you people with cyber work, you know?
No, I don't wear shoes, I can tell.
Oh, yeah. Kinda just
Hey, Scope. Roll me a d10.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Please roll me a d10.
Gosh diddly darn it.
Or you can choose to fail. You don't have to.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying gosh diddly darn it. As I am allowed to.
Are you sure?
7.
You notice that one of the panoptic agent pulls another aside, and it looks like they're having a very serious conversation. Would you like to try and listen in?
Sure.
All right. Give me a skill check.
Yep. I'm just getting back to my character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'd be like, hey, can I use lip reading? But no, I can't. They're fucking camera heads.
Correct.
Read the lips between the lines.
Listen to the frequencies.
So, perception? No, perception would do nothing either.
No, perception would be fun.
Okay, I'll do perception then. And I'll use the auto 10 that we got earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad I did that. Alright. I'm never using the space again.
I steal for you.
Alright, yeah, but I used the auto 10, so that's 21 in total. So I'll go ahead and just to be safe, I'm gonna throw an egg point down as well.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say I use an auto 10, so that's a total of 12. What you hear is that there is a snippet of conversation where they say things like, "We're gonna have to postpone anyway," or like, "What are you talking about? What's going on?" It's like, this rig isn't designed to lift something like this. Like, what do you mean? We guaranteed it for this amount of pound. And then they kind of like start turning away to like take this conversation elsewhere, as they're like, I need to show you something. But you hear one very important word, and I'm only giving you this because you spent an egg point. You hear the word underground. And with that, I am going to run to the bathroom to let you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Wait, this entire time.
So wait, there's a underground city probably? I don't know.
No. But so Nightshade, it was internal agent cyberware, and we had it in the storage room, right?
Yes.
So that was the reason why Doc couldn't have underground things. It wasn't just radiation.
You know, I can low-key expose Bell's lie.
Why? Why would you do that? Just so that you might get someone killed?
Nightshade, if we can get if they can get her out of here, that'll make it easier to get her to the Awoken. I don't know what your plan is here.
Yeah, I don't understand what the plan is of, like, you know, I could expose, like, my dude, you're my friend. But what the fuck?
Let's be honest, he just doesn't want to be the first one to die in this campaign.
We can always betray him after.
That's true.
I don't think Unit will be too against it, unintended.
Like, if anything, if we wanted to, we could explain it to them that the Awoken could easily take care of her, and it would just simply be a choice that she gets to make.
Now, that being said, I would like to make the statement that while you guys are thinking grandiose thoughts, I doubt that that's what Sparrow was talking about when he said, when I was given the information underground. It's not some underground city. It's not something
No,
specific.
it's not an underground city. That was just two being strange.
I know. I was just giving that as an example of one of the things that was suggested. It's not. I doubt it's even a vault underground. This is a multi-story
I
building.
know, I was making a joke based off of the fact that we've been to two essentially vaults.
No, I know. I'm genuinely just providing the examples that were suggested. I'm sorry. Like I'm not throwing shade. I'm just trying to like explain what I think is going on. Multi-story buildings need to have a certain amount of space dug into the ground so that they don't start wobbling. That's how skyscrapers are set up so that they don't, shake or get fucking destroyed in, like,
I mean, it's the concept of trees.
Exactly, yeah. But that's also just how buildings work, meaning that while they have the ability to make these quote-unquote legs, most likely these legs aren't well suited to deal with that kind of thing. It is still possible that there is something like a vault down there, but I'd like to. I'm most likely going to view it in that way first, you know? That's all I'm saying. I'm not like
what was the chair thing called? Was it just a Netrunner chair? No, the Netrunner chair. I'm just trying to think of the best way to describe when I tell the Panoptic agent.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I had a spare internal agent that was inside a storage room near the Netrunner chair. That chair wasn't mine, but that's where it was.
I mean, you can just ask me to pick it up.
Well, you also don't necessarily know where they would have put it. If they found it, you don't necessarily know where they would have put it.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
No, I'm saying that you can just ask me. I'm going to go there to retrieve items anyway.
What?
I'm going there to get items because I technically live there.
To get what?
With all due respect, Phil,
I'm going there to pick up
we both
any
have
item
different. Huh?
Like, no, what I'm saying is, if they found it, you don't. They most likely will not tell you where they have put it.
Wouldn't it? Okay, if I
I
was the
think
one
that the thing is...
wait. So if I was the one that pretty much jacked into the chair, it would have my signature ID.
Working the chair out would be kind of wonky anyway. I don't know if we even need the chair because we never really used it much.
So, Leon, what I'm saying is that they are basically required by law to give those things back to us. Right? But they're going to give to me because I'm the only person that they can link to the building. It's either me or Doc. So since they are legally required to give these things to me, I can pick them up.
I mean, based on that logic, that could just mean that you could take everything inside, and I don't think that they would allow that.
Not everything, but a lot of things.
I'm just gonna make the acquisition request. Because if they do know if they found it, and they know what's on it, then there's a chance that would get whoever asks for it in trouble. And I would rather that be me instead of one of y'all. That's why Neon is like trying to ask my shit about it off to the side.
I'm back, by the way.
Hello. What was the thing that was happening before you went?
You guys were discussing what to do. Basically, you guys are waiting either for Bell to go in and get M or to have M brought to you.
Wait. I remember
You
it
guys
was
were just
you saying the
asking some
underground thing to
questions and
Panda.
overheard some conversation. That's about it.
I'm going to like walk up. Walk up behind. I don't know if they're functioning it as a line right now, so I'm kind of waiting my turn. But I'm like, I've made the little my mask show the symbol of a question mark. And I'm just trying to, like, an optic, you're gonna ask the question.
Just as a reminder, this is the site where a Panoptic agent found the cyber deck that had the rogue AI in it, got hacked, and, went rogue from. So there is some damage to the building that you guys can see. Whether or not you want to ask about that or whatnot is up to you. But it would probably be safe to assume that any, technology that may have AI on it or whatever is probably also being detained.
Even if I claim it's my internal agent.
Yeah, they won't believe you.
Alright, Chid, do you remember whose internal agent it was before we put Ruby on there?
It belonged to someone that we don't know.
I can't remember if we used one of ours.
Sorry, I stepped away for a moment because a bug landed in my face.
How the hell?
This is getting us nowhere.
It's no longer with us.
Good.
So, what are you guys planning to do?
I plan to go there and get the items. I just want to know if anyone wants anything specific. Because I'm pretty sure probably people forgot stuff there when we leave.
So, as you come in, they would like you to go through every single room in this building and ask you if this is the way that it was left. Because they want to get an accurate accounting of anything that happened since you guys left to the account of the Panoptic agent going rogue and some other things. So they want to ask you specifically and get your account of, was this room always like this? Is anything missing, destroyed, or moved? And this process could take up to several hours because this is a multi-store building.
Yeah.
So, do you consent to this, or do you just want to go get Lady M and stick around to deal with that? Because they do not want you to leave the premises until you have conducted as much of an eyewitness account as possible.
Yeah, if they can bring Lady M.
I could walk in with Bill.
We can go and they'll allow you to go and do that first. So they take you up to her room. And you can see that she is currently hooked up to some kind of technology that you don't understand. But it kind of looks like she's been capsulized, and there's a bunch of things clapped onto her. But you can see that she is still alive. If you guys have seen like the thing that Steve Rogers gets put into to get turned into Captain America, that's what she looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little Stacy.
Oh.
That's what I mean by like she's in a capsule.
I thought you meant like they put her like whole entire person in like a capsule chip or something.
Yeah, that's what it is. She is not hooked up to any of the technology of this building. This is like Camerata equipment. And they basically say that she's stabilized for the moment, but when we pull her out of this, you will have to take her to whatever you think is the best kind of care. And they crack open the pod, and they get her on a gurney, and they start taking her out.
I just sent a message to Open True saying for them to provide a hostel, in the hostel for her, because she's stable for now, but it won't last. She will need
Doctor.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady M is allowed to leave the premises with the rest of y'all, and Belle must stay. And as you guys are taking her away, the Panoptic agent says, and when she is feeling better, we would like to get her recounting of the scene and any information that she knows. And that's when she grabs at you, and she looks at you, pleading you in the eyes as she whispers, or she mouths the words, "Kill me."
Fuck.
Unit, 2.
I took too long.
2, I'm sorry about this.
No, you didn't take too long. You got to her before she was questioned or had her mind read, but they want her, to be brought back when she's better, so that they can. Or at least that's what they're portraying to you.
Take a ride to Dr. or Dr. Ishis.
2, I am very sorry for what I'm about to do.
Are you saying this in character or out of character? You're saying 2. I'm like, you guys do call me 2 out of character. So I'm like,
I'm calling you
done.
2 in character.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but this has to be done. I would like to knock out 2.
I like to fucking fight against it.
Yeah.
You guys are really trading punches right in front of the hospital.
Freddy, roll an attack. And do you have a specific martial art that you're doing?
Pressure point strike, no. I'll just roll martial arts.
Okay, so you're just gonna hit him?
To the point where I hit, to the point where I just knock him out. You know how people get they
That's a
chop
punch.
the back
Yeah,
of people's neck?
you just want to reduce him to 0 hit points. That'll knock him unconscious.
Yeah, knock him unconscious.
Okay.
Or roll for evasion.
So
I'll give you
that's,
some edge.
roll evasion, and Nightshade roll martial arts.
Is it straight or is that a disadvantage?
No, this is just straight.
Yeah, he
Alright.
told you, I'm sorry, he warned you. He
Yeah,
kinda
this
warned
isn't
you
much of
before.
a sneak attack. He said, "Sorry."
Yeah, no, it's just sometimes it gets iffy, so I
Yeah.
gotta ask.
No, I'll let you know.
Yeah, better than that was his yell, "You sneak attack!"
Sneak attack!
Oh wow, I just popped my spike.
I would like to know what 2 got for his evasion.
Can we just tell you, Sparrow, via text?
Yeah, no, just
instead?
message me. I don't see any messages yet.
One moment.
By the way, is Georgia still in the area?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the number I want. What the hell? No, I'm adding on.
Okay. Also, I didn't recognize your icon, Freddy.
Oh, you're expecting Nightshade's profile picture?
Yeah, well, that looks like an icon that Mayday would use.
Oh, like, well, oh, why is Mayday texting me?
Yeah, he's letting me know that he's
Yeah.
late or he fell asleep or something. Okay. So, Freddy, you place your hand on Unit's shoulder and you say, "I'm sorry what I'm gonna have to do to you." And you swing your fist at Unit, and his head isn't there. Instead, his hat just falls onto your fist as he just like completely like sidestep backdashes out of your grasp.
I don't have the time for this. Nice shade.
Also, Unit,
Neither
take a
do
take a
I.
luck point because you got an attack on you.
Yep.
And now that two has had to backstep away, I message Giorgio, get ready to book it, and I run over to pick up him.
Can I fight against that?
You backed
You
away.
have to fight against me.
Wait, you said I stepped back or I
don't know.
How did I dodge?
Ignore what I said. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I hung on to those words.
My thinking is a little slow right now. I was going full based off of how Sparrow described it.
Also, Unit, I'm not gonna let you spend an egg point for that, but
For
so take your egg point
for
back.
the action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Usually, egg points are like, I'll do something extra
Information.
special, but I think just for avoiding attack, I don't think nothing
Yeah,
happens.
I tend to forget that because it's every Friday. Edit that message so I don't remove that egg point next time I look at it. Got it. So what's going on now? So dude,
Freddy missed his
step
attack
back.
on you. You tell me what happens next.
I'm just tired, honestly. Or no, two just doesn't want to deal with all this, so he's gonna hand, like, choose my words wisely.
Wait, what?
Okay, after.
Are you all too tired? Like, do we need to?
No, we're good. I'm good. Might be my little blood sugar, but I
I'm
can handle it.
overheating. I'm overheating over here. My body is hot all over.
You're sick. He's tired.
Yes,
My
I
blood
have a
sugar's
headache.
low.
My body's hot. I'm trying so hard to focus on
So,
everything.
I'm
but
back.
is two holding her, or is she on a gurney
She-
or on a thing? Or...
If I recall, she did like hold on. Well, what did M do when she saw two?
She
grabbed
weakly
you.
grabbed for you. You can see that she is looking pretty bad. She's lost a lot of blood. She looks incredibly pale. She looks. Has anyone seen Sword Art Online when like Kirito gets
Yeah.
out of the machine?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, that's
withered
what
and
she looks
disheveled.
like.
Like, is she
Oh,
on a
She's
push
pale. She's like
thing?
skeleton.
Is she on like a thing that you push around, or is she being
A
carried?
gurney?
by
No,
two?
She's
got up.
just on a gurney, and it's got wheels, but it like collapses out.
Okay. Neon switch. I like to activate my synthetic stand. You take on
No.
two.
This is something that came from
now-
the hospital.
So, so right now, Neon is technically not reacting until two. Neon is waiting for two to either fight back against you or like he's waiting for two's action. He's not going to let it be known that he is working with you because that would be stupid.
Okay.
You did it. Wait, you. This was not a good plan, Nightshade.
Listen,
This was the
You don't-
worst way to do this possible.
Bro, Neon's on the
Yeah.
verge of being a fucking mental patient,
Neon,
but he knows this wasn't a good plan.
Neon, you don't understand. There was never a plan to begin with.
Honestly, this is the second worst because worst would have been to tell Panoptic to let her stay in the hospital.
Yeah.
So,
But,
it was just like nonchalantly standing there waiting to see how 2 reacts.
Yeah, 2 dodged already, and I think I can't roll persuasion on another player, correct?
No, you have to
Or-
convince each
okay.
other.
Only action.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think we got this situated now, right, guys? Like, we understand what's happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we know what's happening. Also, how did you
Alright.
get here?
How did
you have a
2 get here?
motorcycle or car?
Yeah, motorcycle.
Okay, so either way, we'll have to pick a car somehow.
I was
And
just gonna,
Giorgio is
you know,
here.
I was just gonna let Toolbox come by, pick up scope, you know, as 2 drops off
I mean,
Emory
Giorgio
X.
is right here.
Arturian, yeah. Not Arturius. What the fuck her name is? Isha's.
Dr. Isha.
Or his name, their name. Yeah, so many characters.
Dakuta.
What's the meaning? Okay, I'm gonna get back to the session now. What's the meaning of this Nightshade?
listen, I'll explain everything later, but right now,
Explain it now, cause look, you really think they're in the shape of going anywhere right now besides the hospital?
it's complicated.
Everything's fucking complicated unless you fucking speak it out. If they die, you should know what's gonna happen next.
Look, too, just ignore them. Let's get them in the limo and go.
I'll wait here or wait around here. You guys can go do whatever.
I'm assuming Belle's still in the hospital, right? Still gathering things. Oh no,
Yeah.
they're holding on to Belle. Yes, got it.
Come on, too. Let's get her in the limo.
I do need to make sure that they actually release spell.
Emory, Lady M, would you like to be in the limo with them? I'll accompany you guys, or would you like to go to another hospital before anything?
That's what the limo's for. Kind of hard to take her on the motorcycle, and your toolbox friends are kind of far up from here. Giorgio's right here.
I'm letting her make this decision before anything.
I mean, she asked for you to kill her.
Is Emory able, like, in any way to speak besides that one time? Or
She does not have her voice. She cannot speak aloud to you.
could I use... No, I was gonna say human perception to see what they're trying to say. Besides, you know, them wanting to end them.
Yeah, roll human perception.
Oh, so that does work, huh?
Whenever you guys roll a skill check, I will give you something. Nothing will ever be a waste.
I scrolled all the way down thinking trading was it. And mine's in alphabetical order, I forget. Whoa, 29.
She looks frightened with the amount of energy she can. She thinks that she's probably, been found out. Because she's in the presence of Panoptic, she thinks that they know everything. And you don't know what she experienced or whatnot, but she's like, I've been compromised. That's what you understand.
The one time I need a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Dr. Isha, let's get her in the limo and go.
In a separate statement, and this is slightly out of character. The people over at that one place were able to stop fatal wounds or near fatal wounds in a matter of hours.
But yeah, Neon isn't telling 2 anything until Neon is not going to tell 2 what's going on.
Fair enough. Speaking of which, how are we supposed to get her back there?
Don't know. That's what we're going to figure out if it comes to that. Right now, Neon is just trying to get 2 to get her into the limo.
Fair enough.
Hey Neon, roll me a d10.
Oh, okay. I'll let that happen now. Say something.
1.
A 1?
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
Wow.
You...
You know what? No, I'm gonna give you advantage.
What the fuck? Okay.
I won't say why you have advantage.
Watch, it's going to be a 2. No, it's a 1. Oh, wait, no, it didn't load. 4.
A 4?
Yes.
You have another inspiration.
Hey, this game's
No, what are you doing currently?
Right now, I'm just trying to egg on 2 to put Lady M into the limo. I'll just go ahead and say what my plan is. He's gonna feign helping, and then the moment she's inside, try to slam the door in 2's face and tell Giorgio to leave. That's what he's doing.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Neon. Like, before you even said that, I was gonna hold him and then get in the car as well.
Yeah, that's why it was gonna be hoping that Nightshade did something, because
Yeah.
it's kind of like a difficult situation to get someone onto a limo and then rush to the door to slam it.
Yeah. Unless you're inside or you're outside, or it's. I understand what you mean.
I
It's all a
mean,
predicament.
Freddy could do it because of Sindevastan, but
Right now,
What if-
Nolan is just trying to pretend to be on your side as opposed to Nightshade's, and he's just hoping that the optimal opportunity can present itself.
Okay, Freddy, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
I just stepped down.
What do you mean you stepped?
There-
Oh, you stepped down or stepped out?
They're trying to get Lady M into the taxi. Giorgio's car, Simon's ride.
It's me against everyone, so I might as well just back down.
What do you mean against you?
And that's how Nightshade probably sees it.
So you wanna help get Lady M into the car?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still trying to convince 2 to do it. I don't know if he's agreed to it or
Somebody's
not
gonna have to like get in on like one end of the gurney and someone's on the other. So someone's gonna have to get into the car first and like kind of
Yeah.
wheel it in there.
That
You
was
guys
my
can do it.
intention. If 2 agrees to doing this, Neon was going to get into the car first. But so far, 2 has not said that he wants to do that.
All right, who's grabbing what end of the gurney?
Wait. They have to stay in the gurney, correct?
Yeah, she's got it.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, do you want to like lift her off the gurney?
it's not a
Yeah, I
good
was
idea
just
to lift somebody who's seriously wounded.
Yeah.
She
not
has
there,
like
though.
these big bandages around her torso.
Chuckster.
Ooh, you're delaying.
Chuckster's not
Let's
here. He
get
can't
in-
help you.
Let's get in the limo. I grab the front end of the gurney and I start guiding it trying to pull it towards the limo.
Okay. Who rushes to
All
the
right.
other end of the gurney to assist?
I
Two
will.
Oh.
I send Nightshade a message, let 2 do it, and once she's in, knock him away.
Alright.
I think I'm have to tell Neon. I gotta make sure she's alright, but after what just happened, I can't have this guy in the same vehicle as me.
Well, then just have him stand back.
Alrighty.
Just stand over there, Nightshade. We'll get her in, and then you follow
Right.
over. And then I'll go in front. I'll go in first to like help lift her up and do the
Okay.
movement
Yeah.
of
You get her up
lifting it
into
in.
the car,
Careful, careful.
and then unit starts to follow into the car. I assume.
Okay. I would like to activate my citizen to stand and run towards 2.
Okay.
I like to ask, is there any way I could go against this with disadvantage?
Yes, I think that this is brawling, and Nightshade has advantage. That's all that this is. So both of you are
And I can't
brawling.
use my I can't use my Daredevil skill to take the disadvantage.
Oh, you wanna do that thing? Yeah, you can do that.
Let me read up on this real quick because it's been so long since we've been in these type of predicaments.
Yeah.
I'm just zip zap to it real quick. Scroll. Okay, it's not good instinct. No. Walk off. Oh, risk and reward. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You take a disadvantage on a roll and add a bonus equal to your next roll as a Thrill Seeker. What would this be though? Like, he's got me off, right? And I gotta go against it?
Yeah, this
what
is
would I
just
put for that?
brawling.
Just-
Both of you roll a
Okay,
contested brawling check.
Got it. I got an 18 and I got a 19. And I gotta
You
go
got
for
an
the low
8.
one, which is 18.
Wait, you got
You
an
got a what?
18?
Yeah, I gotta go for the low one, the 18.
Alright. I got a 24. I was gonna add an auto 10 and plus some other things.
Wait, can you even add for those things?
If it's just brawling, I think it's only auto 10s and
Yeah, no egg points
luck
here.
points. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a 24.
Alright,
Oh,
so
sorry, I got a
who got
18.
what?
I got 18, that's my lowest
Okay.
with disadvantage, and he got 24.
Okay. So yeah, Nightshade rushes over and grabs unit, pulling him away, and then you close the door.
Yes.
Alright. And then Neon says drive.
Yeah, I throw Giorgio in the bucket, and I try my best to keep Lady Emma stable, like as
Okay.
stationary
Yeah,
as
Giorgio
possible.
starts driving off.
Was there anywhere in that moment I was able to grab onto the car still, or would I? Where did you know?
Nope.
Nope.
Freddy has you tackled to the ground.
Alright, so I'll just have to use Brawn to get him off me, correct?
Yeah. Or I guess Nightshade could let you go now if he wants to.
What I was thinking is I was gonna let him go and run
Mhm.
towards the car, jump on top of the car's roof.
I lagged out for like a fat minute. What happened?
I'm going to say that you are not fast enough to catch up with the car.
I figured as much.
Wait, what's happening? I lagged out for a fat second.
Freddy was
nothing
going to
important.
try and chase after the car, and I said no.
But I still have to get Freddy off too, correct?
No, Freddy got off of you.
Okay.
I booked it.
Is it still
I
possible?
left.
Is it still possible that two would get on his bike and chase after?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. And with the risk and reward, I'm able to use that advantage to that roll, correct?
Correct.
All right. Drive land.
I really don't think I would have to spell the full plan out to Freddy. you let him get on the bike.
All
I
right.
told me to sabotage the
21
bike.
and with risk and reward, I can roll again, right?
Correct.
to see if I get better.
I mean, I can still sabotage the bike.
That was the 14 on the second one. I'm taking the 21 and I'm at an auto 10.
Okay.
Oh shit. There we go.
I
So 21 auto 10, 31. Yeah.
So you got a total of what now?
I got a 21 and I'm at an auto 10.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for Giorgio.
I already know it's gonna be a high DC.
And then I'm gonna roll for this other person.
Oh,
I'll should be go.
interesting.
Hey, Neon, do you want to
that's
roll me a d10?
You know it's not gonna be any good. But that's hurtful. Yep, 2.
Cool.
I rolled a 2.
All right. You are just kind of struggling to hold Lady M straight. And it's a relatively smooth ride back here, but you're just trying to be careful.
Yeah. And my only lead is to tell her to go where they had taken us from when they had picked me, Nightshade, and Candle up.
Oh. We'll have to like roll anything to make sure I'm still on their tail. Still trailing them.
Yeah, roll streetwise. And I'll give you advantage because you did so well in your last roll.
What was that? I'm cutting out so much.
You have advantage.
Got it. Please be good. Damn it. Gotta go with 14.
What's that?
I have to go with 14. My lowest was 12.
Okay. No, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a 12 and 14.
I rolled
Oh,
twice.
okay.
I had a 12 and I went with 14.
You kind of get a bead on where they're going. But you can tell that Giorgio is trying to avoid traffic as much as possible. But yeah, you're able to keep up with them, but just barely. There's a lot of traffic in between you and them, and unfortunately you're unable to get too close. Freddy, you start running after them, and you get left behind, and then you lose sight of them. So what would you like to do now? And also, what's Scope doing?
Scope?
And what's Candle doing?
No. Oh.
Did Candle go home?
I
What?
think Candle went to Dr. Isha.
Candle's a Dr. Isha,
Okay.
recovering because of, sustaining
The
just a
jaw.
lot of damage. Well, no,
Sure.
not that. The jaw was recovered, remember?
Oh yeah. I think you need time for it to set
Yeah,
in.
no,
that's why.
Candle just has 1 health left over, pretty much. Like, I know that he recovered now, technically. I'm just saying, he had 1 health remaining, so I felt like it was probably something more than I'll just sleep it off.
Okay. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any civilian cars with the other person inside of it?
Oh, you want to GTA hijack somebody?
Oh, no. I'm gonna pay that person 10 favor and I'll text Neon to send me his location.
I'll pay you $10 to F off.
You said favor.
No, it's just the meme.
I
So you're
know.
gonna give someone a bunch of money for them to drive you?
Pretty much. At least they're getting money out of it.
Roll trading. Roll bribery. I think bribery is a
That's
skill.
something, man.
Yes, bribery
Bribery
is a
is
skill.
indeed a skill.
Yeah, roll bribery. Oh, gee, I wonder how you know, Hunter.
Nothing.
Is that a skill that you spec'd into?
I like
Maybe?
it.
Got a 14.
Maybe, maybe not. Can I bribe you to stop asking this many questions?
Maybe. Let me get water.
I could do something funny here. Let me roll for it.
It's Minerva's twin sister, Minerva.
No, it's Jim.
No, it's not any of those people. I rolled to see if it was anybody we know. It's not anybody we know. I'm
That
now
would've been
trying.
so funny.
I know, that's why I rolled. This isn't anybody we know, so I gotta come up with someone.
Let's do something funny. So what happened into the back of Drive's car saying,
Actually-
shouting, "Drive!" And she said, "Yeah, that's my name." What about it?
Nightshade, what sort of car do you run up to? Do you like try and pick one that's like fast or like sleek, or like do you just go up to any random car?
Any car that's fast.
Okay.
Won't you have like real perception to see that?
You run up to a car that and you like send Davastan Rush up to it. So you like slam against the window and it kind of like rocks the car a little bit. Do you open the window or do you like tap on the window or something?
I'll tap on the window. Just to be polite.
They roll down the window and point a gun in your face like, what do you want?
I'll pay you 10 favor to take me to chase a car.
What car? And then that's like when a unit speeds past.
Follow that guy.
You
For
know
10
what?
Faster?
Screw it. And he
Oh no.
he unlocks the car door behind him. So as you pull open the door, he starts speeding off. So you have to like dive into the car. He starts committing so many like atrocities to driving. He starts breaking the law immediately. Starts running red lights, just like splitting the lane, just doing everything. Cars are swerving out of the way. You immediately get a bounty on top of you guys. And he's like,
Oh.
You're paying for this, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I
sure.
see.
Whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Okay, he
I
takes a
honestly
corner
thought-
It's
and
like
banks
that- it's
off
like-
of a water fountain and just skips over a lane of traffic.
Damn,
I honestly
he's
thought you were gonna
exactly
be
like those dudes who just get robbed, and then they're like, "Oh no, I have a gun to the back of my head," and starts just like fucking hitting people.
I'm getting some crazy taxi flashbacks.
No, it's fair. I literally thought you were gonna be like, oh, just follow that guy. Fucking zooms off without Frederick in the back. I thought that's what you were gonna do.
Follow that guy.
No, he starts
Alright,
driving on
sure.
top of cars.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
So
Breaking
he's
the
like
laws
he's
of
swerving
physics.
back
I
and
chose the right
forth to
guy.
make sure that he's like staying on top of cars because not all cars are like super close. But yeah. So that's what he starts doing. Now let's see if he can catch up. Yeah, that's about right. He's doing so many stunts, unfortunately, that he does start to lose sight of Unit. You can't even see Giorgio's car, and Unit's hard to pick out amongst the crowd of other cars.
Crazy, dude.
I'll text Neon to send me his location.
Okay, and you can just kind of plug that into the GPS, and he can keep after, I suppose.
Yes.
That works. If Neon consents, I suppose.
I mean, my response is, did you let two get away?
Yes. We'll take care of him.
Can I just say,
Since the location.
I did not intend for this to be like PvP. Like, you guys clearly were trying to work together on this, and you guys have just turned it into, no, we need to not include each other.
No, I had a
Yeah.
full plan going on of what
Yeah.
I was gonna do. I was
All
trying to
Unit,
get rid of
all
of
Neon
them.
needed to do was like convince Unit of like, oh, this is a way to save Lady M. But like, you guys are just
Yeah.
kidnapping her and he doesn't know what's going
Yeah.
on.
That's the
You got-
thing.
you guys said-
I also don't know if I trust him.
You don't even trust
He's done some
yourself. You're crazy.
things.
You're crazy right now. You can't even trust yourself.
Hey,
Two has done wild things.
And I'm still saying.
Yo, I'm gonna hop off.
I think I'm about to end it here
Good
anyways.
night, Panda.
See you, sweet dreams.
Oh, there's also an. So, good night, Panda.
No, I was just saying. Sparrow said he's probably gonna end it here, so I'm just.
Yeah, I was just-
I can hold out for a bit longer then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it off with this cliffhanger. Is something that you guys do notice, both Freddy and Unit, is that there is another vehicle that catches up to Giorgio's taxi, and you watch as a figure wearing a cloak leaps out and lands on top of the vehicle. And as they stand up, they look over their shoulder at Unit. And you can see the familiar mask of Ghost. But you can see that
Fucking knew it!
this person is a bit of a different stature. They look like their body is a bit more sleek and slender, more effeminate.
Oh, then I know this is.
Ow.
And
Out of
as
character.
they swing through and crash through the window and land on the other end of the gurney from you, Neon, you instantly recognize this figure as she says, "I told you to not get involved." And that's where I'm going to end
Oh.
tonight's session.